For the past week and a half, I decided to take a break from social media for making content in order to pursue after God and His wisdom with zero distractions. God had revealed that my content creation journey had become an idol in my life. And so rightfully so, God wanted me to take a break for a little bit. And so on this break, the time that I would usually take to make a video, I instead decided to use it to dive deeper into the Word. So on the first day of the break, I asked God, what book do you want me to read? And He told me to read Job. And if y'all don't know the story of Job, I'm not going to go too deep into it because it's such a good read and I encourage you to read it on your own. So I'm just going to go over the parts of it that stuck out to me personally, specifically in the area of my heart posture on this content creation journey. So chapter 28 is the interlude and it's titled Where Wisdom is Found, right? Which is funny because like I said, I felt like God wanted me to lay down this content creation for a little bit so that I could pursue after His wisdom. But basically in Job 28, the author is talking about how humans like to mine for specific resources such as gold, silver, lapis, iron, etc. to find some kind of value in that. So that's the first part of the chapter, but the second part of the chapter talks about how true wisdom, God's wisdom, cannot be bought, and it also far outweighs these earthly resources that we so desire. For instance, in verse 15 it says, "It cannot be bought with the finest gold, nor can its price be weighed out in silver." And so for me personally, I felt like God was smacking me in the face with this chapter. Because as the bigger my account grew, the more worldly success I saw, I had become too focused on the money, the sponsorships, the fame, the notoriety, the followers, the success of my videos. I literally let it consume me because I thought these worldly desires were going to bring me some kind of peace, some kind of satisfaction, some kind of fulfillment. And obviously that couldn't be further from the truth. And it was also withholding me from receiving some of God's wisdom. My favorite part of this whole chapter is the concluding verse, which says, "The fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to shun evil is understanding." And y'all, that's just one of the like 10,000 things that God revealed to me during this time. Some other things He revealed to me were, if you've read the story of Job, you'll know that Job was a man who had everything taken from him. And so reading the story of Job, I feel like that is God telling me, hey, look, man, it could be a whole lot worse. Because oftentimes I would compare myself to other content creators wishing I was at the level they were at. And so God is just showing me to be thankful, be grateful for what I have, because at any given moment, it could all go away. So God opened my eyes in that aspect. So what I want y'all to take away from this video is that when we're obedient to God, when we truly do turn our eyes to Him and pursue after Him with no distractions, He'll teach you things, He'll reveal things to you, He'll bring you peace, He'll bring you clarity. But anyways, that's just a little bit of what God has been doing in my life the past week and a half. I'm really excited to be back and to be posting again with a renewed mind, heart, and soul, going about things differently, all thanks to Him. So enjoy the rest of your day and God bless. Peace.